Hey y'all, this is future Cheryl right here. Before I get started on this week's video, please don't click away. I promise after this little spiel, everything will be happy. um, I usually put my videos out on Thursdays, and I think I'm going to start switching them to Sundays. Um, This week I had a family emergency. I'll touch base just a little bit on it. My husband was in a car wreck. He's fine. I mean, he's okay. He's got a fractured rib, but other than that, a couple of scratches, but he's okay. So for the last couple of days, we've been dealing with that. His truck is totaled. So let's move on to happier things. Good afternoon. Today is Monday, and we're getting some light snow. This is the only thing I don't like about my shed is I wish I had a bathroom, so I really didn't have to leave. Okay, it's nice and warm in here. I do have a second heater going, if you can see it right there. It's basically just pointing at my feet because I still need to enclose the bottom of my shed, and I haven't done that yet. So it gets a little drafty and my feet get really cold. Anyways, I was sitting here and I'm trying to think, what are we going to do this week in my studio? And I keep coming to, I have questions for you guys. Are any of you people crafters? If so, please let me know. And please let me know what you make. My next question is, and this is something I love to ask people when we're at craft shows or whatever. How did you think of your craft? How did you start doing it, per se? Just leave me some comments on that too. And I'll give you a little insight to mine. When I was 10 years old, I was in Girl Scouts, and there was a lady there that crocheted, and she taught me how to make a granny square. And she wanted me to learn this granny square because we were going to the mall. It was like a Girl Scout day or brownies, whichever one it was. It was a day there, and we were to sit like in the hall of the mall while people, I don't know if it was like a recruitment for people to join brownies or Girl Scouts, because that's been a minute ago. Anyways, and so I sat there and crocheted this granny square forever, and I think my mom still has it somewhere. But of course, my mom had to give me the yarn, and my mom is a crocheter, so the colors she gave me were ugly. I think I started out with an off-white, and then it went to a bright orange, and then it went to a burnt orange, and I don't even know if I actually really got to finish it. Also, my mom taught me quite a bit too, because she does crochet. My mom does beautiful work. I do help her pick out colors once in a while because sometimes she's challenged on that. But she can basically look at a pattern and poof, it's done. If any of my friends ever need baby Afghans, I send them to her, and within, I don't know, 2 days they're done, which would take me about a month or two to get them done. My grandma also crocheted, but she was more of a double crochet, and that was it. And I just picked it up when I was 10, and I did it throughout my whole life. And I never told anybody. I never told my friends or anything because, that was just for old people to do. And so I guess I was afraid they would make fun of me for crocheting. My other passion is sewing. Now that one was probably more my grandma. My grandma was a seamstress. She worked in a factory for a long time. Oh, sorry, I got hair in my mouth. For a long time. And she actually made my first wedding dress. Beautiful. And my mom made the bridesmaids dresses, and she did a beautiful work. So my grandma's actual job was a seamstress, and then she could sew anything. And my mom, I guess, picked it up, and she can sew anything and does a very good job at it. I never picked up the part where you cut out patterns and sew it. I tried it one time. I tried to make some pajama shorts or pajama pants, and I kept sewing the crotch part together. Like, it was not right. And I ripped it out probably 4 times and wadded it up and threw it away. And that was the end of ever trying to pattern again. Now, my passion is making purses because I can make up my own patterns. I can do whatever I want. And that's what I like to do. When I first started sewing, I was at a friend's house, and she had this quilt laying over her couch. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, well, those seams are sewed on the outside, and it looks like they clipped them. And that was a rag quilt. So I started making those, and then I turned that into rag quilt purses. And I was selling those on eBay. I don't think I ever listed them on Amazon. For some reason, I quit making them, but I could barely get them listed before they were flying out the door on eBay. And I don't know why I ever quit making them. And I've thought about getting back into them, but I don't know. I'm going to have to do research to see if they're still popular or not. But anyways, that's how I got started. I don't know if you inherit your talent from your mother or grandma. If it just, I don't know. But I do know that if anyone ever buys anything from me, I do love making them, except for there's a couple things. I'm just kidding. But I really, really do love making everything. I don't feel like it's a job. I don't think I could ever call this a job. It's just pure love for me. Now, before we continue this vlog any further, or yes, I want to ask you a question. What is your passion? How did you get started? Did anybody help you? And do you love what you do? Okay, that was more than one question. So now we're going to get on with the rest of this week. So as I said earlier, today is Monday. I have, let me grab them. I have these. I need to get ready for Amazon FBA. I still have four left to do. I got an order for this on Etsy this morning. And I want to give you a recap. I'd like to start off my Monday vlogs by giving you a recap of what I did last week as far as sales go. I do have a new subscriber, and I appreciate you. But I loved her comment, how she was glad to watch my video, and that I wasn't claiming to make 200,000. I loved it. That's great, because I know if you search, hang on a minute, Etsy or on YouTube or Amazon for that matter, you've got people making videos saying, in just 7 days, you can make 200K on eBay or Etsy or Amazon. Whatever. Okay. One moment. Okay. So last week, and this was the week of Thanksgiving, on Amazon, I sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. On Etsy, I sold 8. So, not too bad. Maybe I can make 200K someday, and I can make that video. Don't hold your breath on that. 100K would be fine. $1,000 a month would be awesome. Then I really could quit my day job. Anyways, this is going to be a great week. I do need to pack up something tonight, and I can show you that because I didn't get to look who bought it or where they're from. It came this morning while I was at work, and I didn't even get to hear the cha-ching because I had walked out of my office and didn't grab my phone. So I do have a very long list of to-dos I want to do today, or not today, this week, and I am off on Friday. So I've already marked off 2 items because I paid my bills. I pay all my bills for the whole month because you can check which days you want them to be paid. Done. Bills are done. What else did I do? Oh, I guess that's it. But I have a very long list. I never did get that other purse made. And I'm debating on whether I want to make a tutorial on how to make I didn't bring it with me. It's in the house. On how to make that crossbody tiny bag. If anyone thinks that's a good idea, can you also let me know in the comments? I'm expecting a lot out of you guys this week with how you got started and if I should make a tutorial. So I'm going to go sit in my comfy chair right there. Jerry, I don't think you can see him. I bought a heating pad for my back, and I had laid it down in his bed just to get it out of the way. And look who's laying on it. He's taken over my heating pad, which is fine because the floor is cold. Let me show you one more time. Suitcase, that's another project because I have some feet for it somewhere, and so it gets him up off of the floor. I just don't know where I put him. I found him. Can't believe it. Maybe if I leave him sit out, I'll actually do it. They're just furniture feet. And I'll just need to drill a hole. And I'm hoping it came with, yes, it did. It came with the hardware. Drill a hole and put this on there. So yeah, I've made one before and I can't find a picture of it for my last dog that I had. It was a little long-haired Chihuahua, and I made one for her. The feet weren't this high, but it was so cute. I wish I could find a picture of it. Maybe I have it on my Facebook. I'll go look when I post this video. Anyways, I'm going to get started for tonight because we do have leftover turkey, and I promised my husband I would make a turkey pot pie, so I got to do that tonight too. So before it gets any later, I'm going to get started with getting some stuff clicked off that list. Getting ready to head in for the night. This package was an Etsy order, and I'm going to get it out in the mail in the morning. Okay, today is Wednesday, and I feel like this whole video is basically questions. So the first half of this video, I ask a lot of questions. So when I say stop the video, pause it, and go answer the questions in the comment. Okay, ready? Stop. Okay, thank you for answering the questions. But I have even more. Has anybody seen the new iPhone sleeve pocket that they've come out with for, I think they start out at $230. I mean, seriously, has anybody seen those? I mean, if not, you have to look this up. So I looked at it, I'm like, how I can make that. I basically make that right now, except for the handle of it. And I've been making mine for, I don't know, 6-7 years now. So I thought, you know what, I can make one exactly like that. Am I going to? Probably not. I don't know, maybe I will. But so I got on Etsy. I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant with Etsy right now. And I searched the phone pocket, I think is what they're calling them. And all of the same listings came up with, of course, different sellers. And some of them are even putting in their titles, crochet Apple iPhone pocket. Now, if you're a crocheter, you can tell right off the bat it is not crochet. It looks like ribbed fabric. What is that? Polyester. It's exactly what it looks like. So now you need to stop, pull up another website, and check out Etsy and let me know what you think. Also, if you do a Google search on this item, it'll pull up like Alibaba, and I think they're $350 from Alibaba. And it looks like that's what some of these Etsy sellers are doing. Or they're getting the cheap ones and selling them for like $65. I hate that this is happening to handmade people. You know, the ones of us who take our time and make things and put our artwork on things and sew things and just everything people do on Etsy that is crafted from you, not something bought for $3.50 off Alibaba and you're passing it off as a handmade item. That it frustrates me. So I don't know, maybe I'm going a little, maybe because of the week I've had, I kind of went on a little rant there. I feel better. Thank you. Let me know your thoughts below. So there's sections of the first section. You have to answer my first question, stop. And then you have to do a search and then you stop. And then answer this question that I just asked. So there's layers of questions I need answers to. I need to know if people feel like me or if I'm just being cranky, which I know I'm being cranky, and I do apologize. I'm trying to, everything's going to be okay. That's how I have to focus right now. So I haven't hardly slept the last couple of days. So, and I think it's like 7:30. I think I'm going to go to bed. Honestly, I'm so tired. But here's what's happened. When I go to bed, get all laid down, I'm wide awake. I don't know what I'm going to do. But for now, I'm going to end it for tonight. And tomorrow will be a better day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, before I get started, usually right when I get home from my day job, I grab me a cup of coffee and I get on the computer and I do my computer stuff. But before we start that, my friend is getting into simmer pots, and she did all this. She dried all this. And I guess you're supposed to do this on your stove, but I have a gas stove, and I'll tell you what, gas is very precious. I looked up if you could do these in a crock pot, and come to find out, it's the best way to do it. So I had to go to the bank today, and when there's a Dollar General real close to the bank, I just ran in there, and they had one of these. It's just a little 1.5 quart little crock pot. Now I do have one of these that I use, but it's for food, and I really didn't want to. Well, this is food too, but you know what I mean. So I told her, because this is, I guess, she's not started selling these yet because she wants to have people test it out first. Well, I can smell it now, and it really, really smells good. So let's see if I can pour this in here without, it says to cover it. There we go. And then turn it to high for about an hour, and I'm going to cover it for now so it will get warm, and then to turn it to low. Oh, that it's. I wish you could smell it. She's done a fantastic job. These smell awesome, and I have asthma, so when I burn a candle, I can only usually burn one for about 10 minutes because it hurts my breathing. But I can tell that this already, when I take a breath, I can feel it's not hurting me. So this will be because I love to have the place to smell good, but I think this is going to be fantastic. So I'm trying these out for her to see if she needs to tweak anything, if something's too strong, and we shall see. So now I'm going to get on with the rest of my day, and I'll be back later. I got my yarn package today, so I'm going to unpack it. I just cut my finger with the scissors. I only got 2 new colors. This is linen. It's really pretty. I really like this color. And I got a purple. That's the actual color, purple. I'm going to make the little soap scrubs with these, and a pumpkin with this too. I'm trying to get all the solid colors, well, except for the bright neon ones. And then this is a restock of a color I ran out of, and it's on my list to make more, and I just haven't. It's amber honey. So I'm going to get busy and put this away so I can get this box out of here I've been tripping on. And I have one more of these to make, and then I can get them packaged up for Amazon FBA. And that's probably about all I'll do tonight. I do have one. This one used to be Amazon FBA, but I ran out. It wasn't like a hot seller. I mean, it did well, but I ran out, and the other 3 colors I have on there are more popular, and I had to focus more on the other colors. So I turned this over to FBM, this one. So it's fulfilled by me right now. And I was starting to get a stockpile of these so I could send more in. But I think I was going to wait till after Christmas, but if I could ever get caught up, I might go ahead and send a box in. And actually, the last 2 boxes I've sent in were right around, people sending in Black Friday stuff. And luckily, my stuff has gotten checked in pretty fast, which is a shocker. I thought it would take a lot longer, but I'm very pleased with that. So that's about all I'm going to do tonight. This video may be shorter than normal because tomorrow I have to take my husband to the doctor, and that'll probably take up half my day. But I'll try to pop in here when I can. So for now, I will see you all later. Okay, I'm getting ready to call it a night. I got these all packaged for Amazon FBA. Those will go out tomorrow. And then I got this Amazon order. It was the blue one. So I thought I only needed one for the FBA. Turned out I needed two. Apparently I can't count anymore. So I'm going to get the labels made and get them ready to be shipped out tomorrow. And then I'm going to bed. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy Saturday. I didn't get to get back on here Friday. I had to take my husband to the doctor, and he's going to be off work for a while, at least a couple of months, for his rib to heal. I'm out in my shed, and I think he's called me 5 times today. And yeah, I'm going to need help. Anyways, I'm going to end the vlog for this week. And I have an idea that I'm working on for next week, something I'm going to make. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching.